for the greater good of all, the greater good of all, the greater good of all. I am here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all. You are here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all, the greater good of all. You are here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all. We are here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all, the greater good of all. We are here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all. For the greater good of all, the greater good of all, the greater good of all. I am here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all. You are here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all, greater good of all. You are here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all. We are here for the greater good of all, greater good of all, greater good of all. We are here for the greater good of all, the greater good of all. Greater good of all, greater good of all.
There was a time in my life when I had blurred vision. I wasn't finding peace anywhere, and I certainly wasn't finding truth in religion. So one day I decided that I would sit in the silence in my room, and I vowed that I would stay there till something in me moved, and I heard a voice. It was a still, small voice, and this is what it said. God is here. God is here. No matter where I am, God is here. God is here. God is here. No matter little more each day. I see God in the flowers and in the bills that I choose to pay. I'm feeling God in my breath, spoken with each word. Oh, I'm feeling God breathe His life into me. Let God's love be was a wise man, and this is what he said. He said that God is good all of the time, and that's stuck, oh, it's stuck in my head. So I said it as my mantra each and every day. I said it until I believed it. Now that's my life each and every day. Yes, I finally achieved it. Sing it with me now. God is here. God is here. No matter where I am, God is here.
Come to the temple, bathe in the presence of love. Let go of the warring, lay down your sword. You've had enough. For I know you're weary, the battle has taken its toll. Illusion is shattering, the veil is rent. You're whole. So come to the fire and lay down the shame of the past. The blaze purifying, revealing your gold at last. You hold the keys now and lock unlocking your shackles and chains. No longer a prisoner, you are now free and reclaimed. You're reclaimed. Surrender to my love. Trust that you're enough. Allow yourself to breathe and remember, 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 oh, remember, remember, remember who you are. So come to the mystery and give up the stories you know. The path now collapsing, leading us all back to one. No longer divided, fractals united in peace. And it's time to play now like children of love's destiny. Destiny. Surrender to my love. Trust that you're enough. Allow yourself to breathe and remember.
Hello and welcome to the People of Diversity Sunday Service. We are a multi-faith community and we believe that there are many paths to one divinity. If you would like to learn more about our multi-faith endeavors or perhaps support the pod financially, we'd ask you to go to www.peopleofdiversity.org. And stay tuned, we have more stuff to tell you.
Last week we had Reverend Dr. Leslie Rust, our Christian representative, speaking on healing. And his musical guest was Drew Brown, who did an amazingly, just indescribable spoken word piece. So if you missed that, go back and check it out.
Both parts.
Yeah, it's really, really good service. Today is our Native American, Will Davis, and his musician help will be Neil McNaughton. And next week, our Zen Buddhist, Sensei Dave Vidito, is giving his last talk. He is retiring from the pod. And his musical guest will be Melanie England, so don't miss that.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Yeah. So, without further ado, we'll see you after.
Hello, pod family. It's good to be back with you again. My name is Neil McNaughton, coming to you from Ontario, Canada, and it's a pleasure to join you once again as your musician of the week. This time around, the theme is healing, and healing is a theme that runs through a lot of my songwriting, so it was tricky to pick just two songs. I've picked two that are about healing, but also about change, as I sort of see the theme of healing as working through change, working from pain to resolution, from pain to from darkness to light. So this first song is called "Finding Peace." It's the story of it is basically about a refugee escaping a land of war and strife and trying to find a new place to call home and find peace. But it can also work sort of more metaphorically as just trying to escape a difficult situation, be that a real situation or an emotional situation, and trying to figure out how to find some peace, how to become at peace with whatever that situation may be. So here we go.
I lie in cornflakes shadow, the darkness everywhere. Feel the fear among us, tension and despair. We are lost, we are broken, we are falling. We are weak, we are dying, oh, hope, come to me now. Oh, hope, come show me how. I need to know. Oh, hope, once more. Save me on another shore. Past is wrapped around us, a pattern woven deep. How can we see a future when the present makes us weep? We are lost, we are broken, we are falling. We are weak, we are dying, crying.
is no dawn in sight. I fear we've lost our footing, running from this fright. We are lost, we are broken, we are falling. We are weak, we are dying, crying. Oh, love, come to me now. Oh, love, come show me how. My heart has lost its will to feel. I need to know that love is real. Peace be with us. Peace be in us. Peace behind us. Peace before us. Peace beside us. Peace be upon us. Peace surround us. Peace become us. Changes, he's facing changes. Changes, he's facing changes as his mind rearranges a new reality. Changes, he's facing changes. Changes, he's facing changes as his body exchanges a past for a future history. It's time for a change of scenery. It's time for a change of scenery. Wonder, some days you wonder. Wonder, some days you wonder whether now is the moment for new winds to blow. Wonder, some days wonder. Wonder, some days you've got to wonder when every omen in view directs you to go. It's time for a change of scenery. It's time for a change of scenery. And when the wind calls to sail a new way, and when the wind calls and you sail a new the change in the day. Changes, embracing changes. Changes, embracing changes. He's exploring all the aspects of his new reinvented space. Changes, embracing changes. Changes, sometimes you just got to embrace the changes. Growing, going at an evolutionary pace. It's time for a change of scenery. It's time for a change of scenery. And when the wind calls, you sail a new way. And when the wind calls your name, and you sail a new way, smile. You just gotta smile. Oh, smile. At the change in the day. At the change in the day. At the change in the day. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And I'm going to be talking today about healing. I thought about it for about 10 minutes before Becky got here this morning. And I've watched a couple of the other videos about other people's concept of that. I think when we talk about healing, I think the first thing I want to kind of talk about or clarify is the difference between healing and curing. And there is a difference, and sometimes it's a wide difference. I know a lot of healers, or those who claim to be healers, are very good at healing the emotional, psychological, and spiritual, mental aspects of whatever's going on with them. And that's a good, sometimes 50% of the game or more. When I talk about healing, what I'm thinking about is restoring order to something that's gotten out of order. It's kind of like that idea of sometimes I just don't feel quite right, okay, or somebody else doesn't feel quite right. And so they seek out those people that they either trust or have heard about who are good at helping people come back into alignment with themselves, bring things back into balance. And for me, that's really the gist of healing. When we think about our physical bodies, that's usually where we focus when we think about healing. Okay, I've got pain somewhere. Excuse me. I've been told I have this disease. I'm getting older and my body is starting to rebel. That's the bus stop I'm at right now. But it's It's a matter of looking at things from a clearer perspective. Because when we're in pain, or we feel sick, or we just plain don't feel good, sometimes our thinking also gets a little off kilter. So maybe one of the first things we might want to do in that, especially with self-healing, is to bring our mind back into focus with the rest of our existence, the mind, body, spirit connection there. I know when people have come to me and asked me if I would do healing work with them, on those occasions where I actually agree to that, I sit down and I talk with the person for a while. And I ask very poignant questions of that person about where they feel bad, why do they think they feel bad, where do they think the pain is coming from, or did something cause the pain, like an injury or something of that nature. It's kind of like when you would go to a doctor or the hospital, they're going to take a history of your symptoms. As a healer, I think I have an obligation to do the same thing. Set up a kind of a platform whereby you can look around and see this is here, this is there. In the aspect of getting to know that person, because it takes a lot of trust to just turn yourself over to another person on those levels. And so one of the first things I do is establish that connection with that person. And sometimes that's through the process of asking questions, getting to, especially if I don't really know who they are, of getting to know them, let them getting to know me. And in my opinion, that's where the spirituality of humor comes in. Because if you can get someone to smile or to laugh, then that's part of the feed in to the trust part of things. I think that we often also misunderstand the signals and the messages our body is giving us. A lot of time, pain is our body's way of communicating with us, okay, something wrong, let's see if we can take care of it. And I always encourage people to engage in some self-healing first. And I remember one time I was talking to somebody and they said, well, I've tried that and it didn't work. I'm going, okay, I hear that you tried it, but what did you actually do that may have helped create a difference? And so then we get into the difference between trying and doing. And there's a whole bunch of interconnected things that can occur during and for the process of healing. And just for a couple of seconds here, I'm going to globalize this. You know, the whole world right now is suffering. The whole world is in pain. And sometimes the solution, the cure, is really simple. It's to stop doing the things that cause the pain. Stop doing the things that cause the confusion, that creates the discomfort. You know, it's like, I think the word disease is really a cool word because it's like dis-ease, without ease. And I think sometimes that may be the healthiest way of looking at it. I feel discomfort right now. I'm without comfort. I feel this kind of unsettling feeling inside myself. And we all have had that. We've all have suffered that at some point in time. And whether you're just a very young child or whether you're quite an older person, you know, our body communicates with us constantly. And I think part of healing is to learn how to listen to our bodies and to learn its language and to be able to communicate with it fairly accurately. When I get a little twinge here and there, the first thing I do is look at the part of my body that twinge is coming from. I'm going, okay, what's going on with you? And in my mind, I picture that part of my body, and then I visualize what the discomfort or the pain feels like, if I can allegorize that or metaphorize it into something else. Like, I know one time I had this really bad migraine headache a way long time ago. And I went, okay, what is that pain? If I could see that pain, what would it look like? And the first thing that popped into my mind was barbed wire. So I pictures myself pulling that wire out of my head until it was all gone. And by the time I was through that, the headache was also gone. Your mind is an incredible thing. It's capable of doing things that we haven't even thought of yet. Okay, it's the last real unexplored frontier, our brains are. What we know about it is minute compared to what there is to know about it. And when we learn how to tap in to that kind of energy, I mean, you have to think about however old you are, however many years you've been on this earth, your body has been able to maintain a constant temperature of approximately 98.6 degrees. Now try to imagine how much energy it's taken to maintain that temperature, just that temperature. For me, it'd be 79 years. Okay. That's an incredible amount of energy and power that your brain is controlling. Without thought, it's autonomic. Actually, we don't even have to think about it. It just happens. So when you think about the other thing, like your heartbeat, how many times does your heart beat? All the years you've been alive. And that's strictly the electrical impulses that your brain is able to produce. Or that I can do this. You know, I mean, that's miraculous when you stop and think about it. What else can do that? Maybe part of healing is to gain a greater appreciation of the part of me that is well, that is functioning properly. Because when we do that, then maybe we're not going to have time to focus on all the little things. We all get little aches and pains, okay, little twitches. And I've seen some people just panic over that. And I'm going, ooh, my back itches and I can't reach. That's why I have a back scratcher. And I can't reach it. That drives me crazy. I hate itching. But that's still my body communicating with, because itch is a form of pain. It's where the very surface nerves on your skin get a little irritated. What's irritating it? Okay. Maybe it's the kind of soap I use. Maybe it's the body wash I use. Who knows? But when I scratch it, it relieves it. And that process is kind of neat, because what you're doing is creating an irritation that's greater than the irritation that's there, and they cancel each other out. So the itch stops. When I feel dis-ease, think about what is it that's experiencing discomfort. And I'm going to overemphasize the prefix dis there for a little bit. What is it that's going on? Okay, I feel nauseous. Why do you feel nauseous? Well, I don't know. I go, well, what did you eat last? What have you been drinking? Or what have you not eaten or not drank? Your body, that's your body's way of communicating with you. Okay, I put something in there that shouldn't have been in there, or I haven't put anything at all in there, and my body's letting me know I'm hungry. In fact, I'm hangry right now because I'm punishing you. Most of the things that go on with us are kind of easy enough to figure out if we spend the time to do that. But I don't want to dismiss the more noticeable things, the things that really are going on that I may not be able to figure out. Okay. My first advice to people is, have you seen a doctor? And sometimes I get pretty wry looks about that doctor. Well, this shaman over here is going to heal me. And I'm going, well, okay. And I don't want to sound like I'm glib about that. I'm not. It's just that with our intelligence, we've been able to figure out things that are amazing, that are miraculous, that are unheard of. And medical science is one of those things. That we've cured diseases that just 100 years ago would have killed you. Now they're just almost matter of course, like the common cold. You know, take the native people of this continent, for example. When the Europeans first came here, they brought diseases like the common cold that the natives had no defense against, and it would kill them. Whereas for the European, they were sick for a few days and then they got better. So part of it is exposure. And then there are medicines that do work. And then there are other things. This is when I go outside the medical field and I look for people that I know have some gift, that they're able to put their hands on you or pray with you or sing a song or chant or burn something or make a tea that works. And so when we put all those things together, you know, we create a system of healing for ourselves, and maybe it'll work for others. I never assume anything because I know what that word means. I never, Becky's laughing at me. I never assume anything because contrary to popular opinion, I am not psychic and I don't have all this knowledge that some people think I have. It's just plain, simple, common sense. Okay, and although I do believe that in this day and time, common sense is kind of an extra gift that we get from time to time, because I don't see it being used all that much. But when we approach things from a common sense perspective, I think maybe we can come up with greater answers. You know, the Buddhist side of me teaches me that meditation sometimes will bring answers. And I do believe that. And I've had that happen for me. You know, one of the things I've kind of suggested people do is to put yourself in a very dark room. Get that room as dark as you can possibly. And then just sit there quietly. And just let your thoughts go. Don't try to focus on anything. Just let them flow through there. Because after a while, you know, if you picture your thoughts like a muddy stream, as it flows, it becomes clearer and clearer until it's crystal clear. And our thoughts are like that. Just let them go. After a while, you'll notice, oh, okay, now it's all making sense. And sit with that for a little while. Picture your body in your mind. Just take one finger, picture that one finger, or your arm, or your ear. Pick one part of your body and just focus on it. And say, okay, I get this itchy feeling in my ears sometimes, or my ears ring, or, you know, what is that all about? And sometimes your brain will give you an image. And sometimes it'll also give you instructions on what to do. Okay. The next time you go in a swimming pool, maybe wear some earplugs. When you come out of the shower, make sure you dry your ears off. And at least once a month, get in there and clean out some of the earwax that builds up. All of those are very simple, common sense things. Now, after you sat in this darkened room for maybe 30 minutes, then get up, flick the light on, and then enjoy that illumination that comes in there. And spend a few minutes with that. Okay. You know, because isn't it true that all of us who are on a spiritual journey are looking for that moment of illumination, that aha moment, when things become clear to you, that enlightenment? Because all those words have light in them. Have you noticed that? So flick the light on. You know, sometimes here at night, I wander around my house without turning any lights on. And part of that is if I had to, could I get around my house really quickly without lights on, especially if somebody breaks in or something like that. And so I practiced with that. And then all of a sudden, I'll just out of nowhere just flick on one of the lights. And it's really interesting, the things that you will notice. All of a sudden, my eyes will dart to here and to there, usually to the corners, because that's where the boogeyman lives, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, so we can heal ourselves of fear. You thought I was getting off track, didn't you? We can heal ourselves from fear by dispelling the fear. One of the things I tell people, fear, courage isn't the lack of fear, it's the willingness to walk through the fear, to confront the fear and see it for what it really is. My mind making a lot of noise. And I'm just as victimized by that as you are. Like I said, I turn on the light, I want to look at the corners to make sure there's no boogeyman over there. But when we can dispel, when we can slay the boogeyman, when we can slay the dragon, then we've come another step closer to healing. Now, I go to other people to help me out from time to time because maybe I feel that what I'm dealing with is bigger than me. And there are things out there that are. Okay. Don't be fooled by that as a human being, we're the end all to anything. We're not. Okay. I need help all the time. When we trust our intuition and our greater wisdom, then we don't have such a problem, because I've been lectured about this about 6 times now in no uncertain time. Then it becomes a little bit easier to ask for help. I'm learning that the hard way. People put their finger in my face, poke me in the chest. I think we all want to see ourselves as independent and an entity unto ourselves, and we are. But then there's those things that are external to us that are just as important. And that's all part of healing too, is that we bring in the energies that are around us to help create this sense of wholeness within us. When we line up our chakras, okay. I love that word. I don't know what it means, but I love that word, chakra. Sounds like a singer. But when I look at those energy centers in my body and I pay attention to them, sometimes I start at the top and go to the bottom. Sometimes I start at the bottom and go, and sometimes I start in the middle and go both ways. But picture those energy centers in your mind and where those energy centers are located. Because that will also show you the interconnectedness of your body as it connects with your mind and then your spirit. I'm trying not to gesture too much. Part of that is that one of the things I always do, whether I know you or not, which kind of unsettles some people, is I'm going to hug you. Okay? I'm going to hug you. But you have to think about that process, that incredible and wonderful energy that's exchanged with that gesture, with that action. And it can be healing. Sometimes people come to me, a lot of people come to me with their sadness and their grief. I don't know why that is. Maybe they think I've dealt with that a lot. I don't know. And I kind of have. The first thing I'm going to do is hug them. And when I hug them into me. I don't just do this TP hug or this like burp them or something like this. I hug them into me and I breathe. I breathe with them at least twice before I let them go. And I have had people go, struggle and go, calm down, just breathe. And it's called the healing touch. I think all of us has experienced that at one time or another, the healing touch. And whether that's done in a very formal, ceremonial way, or whether somebody just comes up and put their hand on your shoulder and say, you're okay. There's a lot of healing that comes with that. And I'm thinking that If more people did that, we'd probably need healers less. Not that I want you healers to lose your jobs or anything like that, but maybe you could then become life coaches or something, which I have started doing, and I have 2 clients now, and that's fun. I wasn't sure I could do it or not, but it's kind of like doing these videos. Once I start talking, stuff just comes out of there, that actually makes sense from time to time. I'm as surprised by that as they are. So, and if you'll notice, what I'm doing is I'm using humor and laughing. I'm joking a little bit. Laughter is good medicine. Okay, remember that. If I can laugh, I'm okay. All right. So what I'd like to leave you with today is, when you feel like you need to be healed of something, you need healing, look at yourself first. Become your own CAT scan. Become your own MRI. Look at every part of your body. And then if you feel, okay, this is something I can't deal with, then reach out to somebody else. Reach out to me. I don't care. Because together, we'll figure something out. Or if there's a whole group of people, how more wonderful is that? So do that, and then just see how it goes. And I'd like to leave you with this. Make each day your day of wellness, your day of healing. Just as you make each day your peaceful day, make it your day of joy and happiness and peace. So thank you for being with me. I wish you nothing but the best during this next week. Have the best week you can possibly have.
Thank you, Neil. Amazing as build. I don't even want to go that far. It's like your music is always amazing, and it always fits perfect, and it always hits home. So thank you for showing up like that. We really appreciate it. Grandpa, thank you. Will Davis, our local Native American grandfather and teacher and wisdom holder and pod speaker. Thank you for another amazing talk. Philip Lupo and the amazing team at PL Theatrical take our crazy and make it streamlined, and they can do it for you too. Hit them up at the website below, and they will fix all of your audio-visual issues that you have ever had or ever will have. Past services are available in 3 places. People of Diversity group on Facebook, People of Diversity page on Facebook, or the People of Diversity channel on YouTube. Both Facebook accounts are easily accessible, quick, fast, and only available for 30 days. The YouTube channel, if you use it from your computer, has an amazing playlist option, and you can pick up past services by searching by either faith or by topic. Now, if you just want to pick up the last talk on YouTube, your mobile phone is great. Otherwise, it doesn't navigate really well for YouTube. So use your computer or tablet or something like that. Second broadcast, it will be available at 5:45 this afternoon on Facebook, on the Facebook page.
Right.
Yes. That's all I know.
We have started putting out a weekly newsletter. It has lots of good stuff in it. It has a synopsis of the past week's talk. It tells you what's coming up, tells you what's coming up on our live events. And so if you are interested in getting that, then email newwaypod@gmail.com, newwaypod@gmail.com, and we'll put you on the mailing list once a week. We are also starting a new program called Pod Plus, and that is if you set up a recurring monthly donation, you will be in the Pod Plus group. And we're having a Pod Plus premiere party. That's another P. On May the 9th at Cosmic Harmony in Merritt Island from 2 to 5. And we're going to have our speakers, we're going to have musicians. If our speakers are not local or the musicians aren't local, they're going to send in videos. You'll get to know some of them. We're going to have different people from the pod talking. We're going to have a raffle basket, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So mark your calendar, May 9th, 2 to 5 p.m. in Merritt Island at Cosmic Harmony.
Come hang out.
Come hang out. It'd be great.
All right, Pod Live. If you missed it, you missed it. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Mystics put on another absolutely amazing sound bath. 22 people in attendance, and it was, like I said, it was just amazing. I think the most powerful part about theirs is that they spread out. Hurana works the room, and Shamama Bean always comes with an energy, a focus, an intention for the bath. So next time it comes up, make sure you get it on your calendar and come and join us, because it is just an amazing evening. Now, probably just as amazing and a whole different energy, tomorrow night, April 6th, Reverend Elizabeth Stamper will present an evening focused on self-compassion and deepening our sense of belonging and community. There will be experiential processes from Tibetan Buddhism, embodied meditation, and just for fun, these are her words, some somatic psychotherapy. Yeah, that's my stuff. Love offering basis as usual. Please come out and hang out with us. Elizabeth is an amazing teacher and will inspire us for sure. So now, last piece. If you would like to support the pod in a different way, we encourage you to support our live evenings. Costs us $50 to rent the space. Sponsoring an evening would be taking care of that rental. We'd give you an opportunity to hold the mic for a couple moments before the evening starts. And if that's not a thing you want to do, you can remain anonymous and we'll talk for you. But please give that some thought. It's $50, as I said, and you can connect with us at newwaypod@gmail.com if that's something that interests you.
And I don't remember if you said this or not, but the live events are at the Unitarian Universalist
I don't think I did.
Friendship Hall in Rockledge, Florida. And they are on the first and last Monday night of the month, every month, and from 7 to 9 ish, right? We don't ever go past 9. It's usually out earlier than that. So join us there. It's a lot of fun and a lot of cool stuff happens. So we have blessed all of the countries. We have blessed all of the states. We have blessed the
inhabited
territories, U.S. territories. That's right. Now we are going to bless some religions. We've got a list that has 41 religions on them, the major religions, and then some lesser, which I don't like that word for it, but you know what I mean. Smaller, yes. So we started last week with Christianity. We are now going to bless Islam. Islam has about 2 billion followers and making it the second largest religion in the world, right behind Christianity. It is an Abrahamic religion that follows the teachings of Muhammad and is based on the Quran. So let's bless all Muslims everywhere and say these words together. May peace prevail in Islam. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail in me. Thank you.
Tithes, donations, offerings, gifts, whatever your word is, you can drop that at www.peopleofdiversity.org. And you can make a one-time donation there, or you can spin to the bottom of that web page and jump into the Pod Plus and set up a recurring monthly donation. That really helps us to budget, and we are so grateful for all offerings that are given.
And we didn't even mention that Pod Plus helps the pod stay afloat, but it also we have, I believe it's 10 vendors that are offering discounts on services and merchandise to Pod Plus members. We are going to have posted on the Pod Plus page interviews with our speakers, with our musicians, and other people that wander through. And you will also get a heads up before we have some of our paid events like speed healing. You will get a chance to sign up for those early, because that always sells out, and a discount to that too. So it works both ways. It's a win-win. So give it some thought.
Trying to build community and create a structure where the pod can be self-sustaining.
Right.
All right, so we wrap up each service with a energetic healing circle. If you'll bring to your mind's eye anyone in your world who needs healing, love, or support, put them in a circle. Let's include the people who are trying to run the planet in a good way. Push love and light out to all of them. Don't forget to include yourself in the circle, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love in you.